Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video we are doing a speed build of this super cute little tiny cottage that I told you about in my last video. If you haven't seen it, I'll put it in the end card above. But yeah, so I built this cottage on this lot in Henford-on-Bagley. I remembered to say it right this time. But yeah, I built this little tiny cottage. It's a tier 2 tiny home. And I wouldn't call it the countryside, but it's I think on the top left of Henford-on-Bagley. So yeah, it's super cute, but I love it so much. And so at first, yeah, I was going to use this super, I don't know what I was going to say, but I was going to use this siding that I literally use constantly, but I ended up going for something brick, so I'm glad I did something different. I also just wanted to say I was feeling like I wanted to branch out with this whole build, so I used mix and match windows. Not mix and match, but I mixed windows, I guess. So I used the ones that have like this window, and then the ones that have the white frame as well. I don't know why I did, but yeah, I just thought it was pretty cool. So there we go. So in my last video, I told you guys I would tell you about the story this video. So basically, a couple videos ago, I was talking about this crazy, crazy weekend I had, and it was honestly absurd. It was a really weird weekend, but now I get to finish the story. So basically, there was a power outage, and I live in the city. It's hot outside. Yeah, and so there was a power outage, and so it was still light outside when the power went out, and it was okay. And so I can't remember if we went to Chipotle or to the grocery store or something like that, but yeah, we just went to get I believe it was the grocery store, because I do remember getting ice cream. But yeah, I think I got ice cream, then I ate it in the car and stuff, because why wouldn't I? And it was that. I thought the power was going to be on later that night, because whenever we do have power outages, it usually is. And so, not this time. Basically, when we get back home, it's pretty dark, so we have to turn on all the candles in the house, and yeah, it was just quite a mess. And so we were well, the power's probably going to be back on tonight, or so we thought. Spoiler alert, it was not. It didn't come on until the next night, so quite crazy. Anywho, so then after that, oh, my sister, I was telling you guys, she's been obsessed with UFOs and stuff recently. And so she thought she saw a UFO outside. And I was like, no, it's just the street light going out. And so then my mom is like, let me see. And so she looks out the window, and she's like, the street light's not going out. That's on fire. And right now I'm saying this all calm, but it was not as calm as I sound. And I was like, oh, okay. So we called 911, and they did not call us back until 20 minutes after the fire department came. Quite crazy. It was just honestly a wreck. And first responders who? Definitely not. But everything's fine now. And so it was honestly crazy, because the street light was on fire. I was kind of panicked, just trying to get my cat to a safe place. I also have a turtle. I wanted to make sure my turtle was okay too. I mean, obviously they didn't know what was going on, but just quite a wreck. And so basically, I just wanted to say it was a very, very crazy weekend, but we were so excited when the power came back on. I couldn't help but to watch Netflix, and yeah, we started watching Twilight, because that was the weekend it came on Netflix, or the US Netflix as well, so that was very fun. But yeah, I mean, I've just quite a crazy past couple of weeks. Speaking of weeks, I'm sorry, I haven't talked about this build at all, but basically now we're on to the interior. I feel so bad for not talking about it. I hope you guys are doing okay. I've just been talking about me for 4 minutes. Sorry about that. I hope you guys are okay, but yeah, we finished up the kitchen, and now we're moving on to the living room, and I decided to use this sofa from Cats and Dogs, but in the gray/white swatch. I've never used it in that color ever before, so like I was saying, it kind of goes along with the branching out theme I kind of wanted to go for with this build, and just do something altogether different. But yeah, So I also wanted to talk about like going back to school and college and stuff. So for a lot of people, we go back to school this year now, or like college and stuff, in August. So I have to go back on, I believe, the 29th or the 30th. I think it's the 29th, but I'm not sure. It's honestly just super sad because, like, we literally get like 2 months for our summer break. And then now you're trying to make us come back in August. Because if you didn't know, before we would go back after Labor Day. And so this is just really a mess. And I'm really sad that I have to go back to school in, 3 weeks? It's really annoying, and yeah, I'm just trying to still process it. Like, I need 3 months to process the fact that it's summer, and now, like, I need 3 months to process that I have to go back to school in 3 months, or 3 weeks, sorry. So, quite annoying, that we don't even get a long summer break, and then they want us back to school, so that's quite sad. But yeah, have you all been watching some pretty cool TV shows? I feel like in my last video I also talked about TV shows, and I'm feeling very chatty today. I don't know why. But yeah, I also talked about TV shows in my last video, but All American came out in January, the third season, and so they just put the fourth season on Netflix last week. We're already on episode 12. It's really, really good. Sorry if you all can hear sirens in the background. I live in the city, so yeah. It's honestly quite a mess, but it's also a really good show. I won't spoil it for you guys, don't worry. But I am super, super excited to finish this season of All American and then start Outer Banks because that came out on Friday, and we still have not started it because we wanted to finish All American first. So I'm super excited that we have like all these new TV shows to watch. And yeah, I mean, summer is always a time where you get new movies and stuff, but this is super cool. So yeah, I hope you guys have been watching some pretty cool shows, and I also hope you guys enjoy this build. As usual, it is on the gallery, and my gallery ID is Asada EB4. I'll put a pop-up on screen right now. And also, the link for my build is always in the description. So if you're logged in with your EAID or using your Origin account, then you can download the build to your library. And when you go on, open The Sims on your computer, it'll automatically be in your library and you can place this build down. Or the same thing goes for when I create Sims as well. I did a recent renovation. Oh my god, I feel so terrible saying that. I recently did a makeover of the Delgado family. It's not going to be on my channel because I didn't record it. But I love their family now. They really needed that makeover, and so yeah, I really like Saprea Delgado. I think that's how you pronounce it, Saprea. And then Evie is just so freaking adorable. I really love their family, and I think they look much better now. But they're also on my gallery page if you all want to check them out. But The Sims had a live stream yesterday, and of course I missed it because I always miss their live streams. But basically, they talked about how they were going to be kind of revamping townies in a way. So they were going to be giving the townies new lore and things like that. And I think they might have said new clothes. I just saw this on Twitter yesterday. I didn't see the stream for myself, but something along the lines of that. And they said it's going to take a couple of months, but I'm so excited because we finally they're finally gonna give us justice for Sims such as Bella Goth, who were whitewashed and wrongfully just so much was taken from Bella Goth, and she was such a great Sim back in The Sims 2 and 3, and then in The Sims 4 they just literally took everything away. It's very sad. I also feel like the Goth family should have had a bigger lot. They were, pretty rich in the other Sims games, so I was actually quite surprised that they only have a 30 by 20 lot for their house. I don't know. I feel like they should live on at least a 40 by 30, but yeah, maybe I should put them on a new lot for my save file. Let me know what you guys think. But also, now that we're on to the landscaping, let me just talk about that. So the landscaping is super, super cute, and I actually ended up using this debug landscaping in a few of the actual plants that you pay for. So that's why this cottage ended up being pretty cheap. It was only $19,000, I believe. So yeah, I will have this on the gallery, but it's really nice, and I love all these new live edit objects. In my last build, I used like real landscaping in the game, and then it occurred to me after that there's probably so many brand new objects in the game and so many brand new things I can use to landscape. So in this build, I really wanted to take full advantage of all the debug objects, because literally I love debug, and I feel like it has it has better landscaping than like plants that you pay for in the game. So breaking my silence, sorry. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this new pack. I feel like all I can say about it is that it's just so beautiful. I love the new world, and I also found a waterfall right across from this lot. It's so freaking pretty. I inserted a screenshot of that right at the end of this video, so it's super pretty. If you all don't have The Sims 4 Cottage Living, I believe it's what it's called, Cottage Living, Cottage Lifestyle, something like that, you all should definitely buy it. I think this is one of the packs that's most worth your money. Like a lot of the other packs, I can't say the same about, but this one is really, really good. And I think this is probably my favorite pack. Like, I had so much fun playtesting this, and I honestly love playtesting in this world from now on. Like, I think this world just has really beautiful views, and any build with a farm, count me in for playtesting, okay? I had so much fun taking care of the chickens, and my sim actually befriended a rabbit, so that was super cute. Hello, you guys. So I'm coming back and re-recording this because last time I talked all the way through the screenshots and then got cut off at the end of the video. So basically, we're getting pretty close to the screenshots, but I have been having a terrain tools glitch in my game where whenever I am in build mode from Manage Worlds, the terrain tools work, but then when I go to live mode, it disappears. So I had to redo the terrain for this video, or when I went in live mode, but it's okay. I am fine. Everything's fine. So yeah, we're getting really close to the screenshots, so I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, give this video a like and subscribe, and if you use this building your game, send me some screenshots over on Twitter. I would love to see, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!